Hello and welcome all my dear students. How have you been? This is Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School. Welcome you once again in the science lecture. How are you my dear students? I hope you were watching all the lectures regularly. I hope you enjoyed the previous lecture. Also, I hope that you enjoyed giving the science online FA4 test. So how was the test? Wasn't it very easy like I said? Now, those who were watching all the lectures carefully must be saying that yes sir, the test certainly was very easy. So, I always have been informing you in all the lectures that if you watch the lectures regularly, there are two advantages for that. One is at the end, you don't have to finish all the work together because you already have done all the works periodically. Secondly, during the time of exam, you can easily even answer the twisted questions. So these are the two advantages which is what you can take if you watch the lectures regularly. Now, you must be wondering what are we going to do? Because in the previous lecture, we have finished few more objective questions of chapter number 12. So, what are we going to do in this lecture is, this is the agenda for today's lecture. First of all, we are going to complete give one word of chapter number 12. Then we are going to write question and answers in which you have to only write the answers because question you already are having in your textbook. Or if not, I will send you the PDF file. Then we are going to write the hard words of chapter number 13. That means we are going to start with the new chapter. Yes, that is chapter 13. So reading and hard words, this is what we always do first of all. So that is what the agenda is. We will try to accomplish all the points as far as possible. So let's get started with today's lecture. Please be ready with your textbook, your rough book, and your ears, your eyes, your mind should be on the screen. Your concentration should be on the screen throughout the lecture. Because I want you to write everything. I don't want you to miss out anything from the lecture. So, I hope that you are ready with your books. And I hope that you will do all the work informed in the way it is informed in the lecture. Let's get started. So my dear students, as you can see, here is the textbook on the screen. This is your textbook in which you might be working or you might be even working in your rough notebook if you were not having the textbook. Anyways, I have just kept this page as it is. We have left in the previous lecture. In the previous lecture, our agenda was choose the correct option and then we have solved match the following. Not only that, but also we have so far solved give two example answers. So these are the three questions mainly which we have done in the previous lecture. Now we are going to move towards give one word for the following. So are you all ready with the textbook, page number 125? If not, be ready with the textbook, page number 125. So that those who are not having the textbook, what they are going to do is, they are going to simply write the answer in their rough notebook. Later, like I said, I always send you the PDF file from which you can get the questions. So don't worry for the questions, worry about the answers. Yes, questions you have to worry if you do not understand. Understanding the question is as much as important as much as writing the answer is. So let's get started here. Question B, give one word for the following. I hope that you all might be ready by now. So I am going to give you a couple of seconds for each question after reading each question to guess the correct answer or to write the answer if you are very sure about it. Number 1. This takes place due to the sun's heat on water. So what takes place due to the sun's heat falls on the water in the sea, in the ocean? So your countdown starts now. Try to guess the correct answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the correct answer? Now those who have written the answer, please check your answer. Those who have not written, please write the answer. So the answer is evaporation. Let us write the answer in the blank. So this is what the answer is, evaporation. Obviously, when the water gets heated and it turns into the vapor, this process is called evaporation. So evaporation takes place due to the sun's heat on water. I hope that you have written the same answer. If not, please write it down. Even check your spelling while you are writing the answers. Number 2. These are formed when water droplets join together. So what is formed when the water droplets are joined together? Rain? No. Where does the rain comes from? Now you have the time to think because I have already given you the hint. So your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the answer? I suppose that you should have got the answer by now. The answer anyways is clouds. Clouds are formed, right? So when the water droplets becomes too heavy to stay on the clouds, then it comes down in the form of rain and somewhere in the form of snow. Okay, I hope that you have written the same answer. Number 3. Water droplets in the air cool down and comes down as this. In which form it comes down? Just now I told you when I was discussing about the clouds. So I am not going to give you much more hint for this. Anyways, your time starts now. Guess the correct answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the correct answer? Yes, rain. Rain is the correct answer. I hope that you have written the same answer. Evaporation, clouds, rain. These 3 are the answers by now. We have solved. Number 4. Raindrops come down as this in very cold places. Okay. This is, I think, easiest question. After solving number 2 and 3, this should be very easily solved. Anyways, I have to give you time. So your countdown starts now. Please try to write the correct answer on your own. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the correct answer? Snow. Snow is the correct answer. So like I said when I was solving clouds, I already said that the rain comes down and somewhere where there is a very much cold region, there rain doesn't come, snowfall happens because the water in the clouds converts into the form in the snow because it is too cold. Number 5, which is the last given word. The general condition of air around us. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the correct answer? So the correct answer is weather, because the condition of the air around us is known as weather. Weather changes, isn't it so? Okay, now by this we have solved question A and question B. Give 2 example answers and 1 word answer. I hope that you were writing the answers with me, or I should hope that you were writing the answers before me. So now with this our objectives of this lesson, this chapter is over. You can write it down in the fair book after the lecture gets over. Now we are going to move towards question and answers. Yes, question and answers we have to write it down, from which you are only just going to write the answers for now. When later I send you the PDF, at that time you will write the question as well. I hope I made it very much clear the instruction in which way you have to write. Okay, my dear students, as you can see that I have brought question answers on the screen of chapter number 12. Please write the answers only when I dictate it. That means one by one, because I am going to read each answer 2 times. I am going to explain you whenever I feel it is necessary. So please try to cooperate and follow the instructions given in the lecture. So let's get started. Let us write question and answers. That means you only have to write the answers and have to read the question first when I am reading it. I hope that you are ready with the pencil and your rough book, as in the beginning of the lecture I informed you well in advance that you even have to keep your rough books. So let's get started. Question answers chapter number 12. Question number 1. What is wind? So students, what is wind? Now answer is moving air is called wind. This is what we even saw in the textbook. It was written that moving air is called wind. So answer is very easy. I hope that you have started writing the answer. Please write the answer very clearly in your books. Questions you don't have to worry about. I will soon send you the PDF file from which later you can jot down the questions in your fair book. Right now, as you are writing in the rough book, no need to write the questions. I have been repeating the informations again and again, so I hope that you are obeying it. So what is wind? Now please repeat after me, students. See, you have to repeat after me as you are repeating with me in the classroom. So think that you are sitting in the classroom and repeat loudly. Forget about the surrounding, who is sitting around you. You have to just repeat with me. What is wind? Moving air is called wind. Moving on to the next question. Question number 2 is, what is breeze? What is breeze? If the moving air is wind, then what is breeze? Breeze is when the wind blows slowly is called breeze. So these 2 questions are related to each other. First, what is wind? And then if the wind blows slowly, then it is breeze. Very easy to remember. If you learn this way, then you don't have to mug up. You will be able to understand and remember the answer at the same time. So I hope that this trick will work you. Okay. So I also hope that you have started writing answer number 2. No? Then please start writing it. What is breeze? When wind blows slowly is called breeze, or you can even write it is called breeze. Spelling of breeze is very well written on the page on the screen, so please do not make the mistake. Okay, now I suppose you should have written the answer, and I suppose that you might have increased your speed in so many months as you are working online. So let us repeat the answer. I hope that you will repeat the answer with me. What is breeze? When wind blows slowly, it is called breeze. Okay. Now moving on to next number 3. Number 3 question, describe the 4 main seasons. Now describe means here they mean to say name. So you can even write here. So the question might be asked in the exam, name or describe the 4 seasons. That means you just have to write the name of main 4 seasons. Okay. So I hope that you have started writing the answer. Summer, winter, autumn and monsoon. Please write it down. Summer, winter, autumn and monsoon. See, each of these seasons, this is the name of the season. It is a proper noun. So I don't have to teach you English that every single Season should start with a capital letter as it is a proper noun. Summer, winter, autumn and monsoon, these four are the main seasons. But in India we have 5 seasons, but these are the 4 main seasons applicable in the entire globe, in the entire world. Okay, now please repeat with me, students. Repeat it loudly, very loudly and clearly. Name or describe the 4 main seasons. Answer: summer, winter, autumn and monsoon. Okay, number 4 question: what are the changes in weather? Why are the changes in the weather caused? This is why. So why are the changes in weather caused? So why are the changes caused in the nature? Do you know? Some of you might be saying, yes sir, we very well know it because we have read the textbook or we have watched the explanation video. Answer anyways is written here. Changes in weather are caused by sun, wind and water vapor in air. So these are the 3 main factors which I have even explained you when I was explaining you the chapter, and so you should remember this. Sun, wind and water vapor are the 3 factors because of which the change is caused in the weather, because of which the weather changes. I hope that you have started writing the answer. Changes in weather are caused by sun, wind and water vapor in air. Okay, now please repeat with me, students. Changes in weather are caused by sun, wind and water vapor in air. Okay, moving on to the last question and answer. Number 5, question 5. What is weather? So, the general conditions of air around us is called weather. This is also we have solved in the objective in just the last objective of given word, where the question was that the general condition of air around us. So that was weather. So see, easily you will be able to remember it if you repeat it again and again. You don't have to mug up. You have to understand and practice for it. So I hope that you have started writing these answer. The general conditions of air around us is called weather. Look at the spelling of weather. Do not make the mistake in writing. Weather and weather is different. Okay, now please repeat it with me. The general conditions of air around us is called weather. Okay, with this I end here chapter number 12. That means chapter number 12, whatever theory part you have to write in your fair book is already now completed. Since 2 lectures we were doing objectives and now the question answers is also done. So kindly note down each and everything in your fair book. When you get the PDF, you can copy down the question, or else what you can do is watch the video lecture again from the YouTube. You will get the questions. You can pause the video. Many ways are there to work it out. Now dear students, we are going to start with a new chapter, reading and just underlining the hard words. So kindly hold your pencil and open chapter number 13. So students, I hope that you are ready with page number 128 of your textbook, chapter number 13. Chapter is the sun, moon and stars. Let me tell you, this is very, very captivating chapter. You are really going to enjoy learning the facts and learning about the sun and the solar system. You will even learn about the details of the moon, like moon and its phases. Not only that, but also stars, and you will even learn about constellations. So I hope that you are ready with your pencils in your hand to read the chapter and mark the hard words. So warm up exercise this time we will do when I'll send you the explanation video. As this is just a reading video, we will start with the reading and underlining the hard words. The Sun and the Solar System. The Sun is a huge ball of fire which gives us heat and light. The Earth moves around the Sun. The Earth is a planet. A planet is a round object that moves around the Sun in the fixed path called orbit. So here is the first hard word for you. Orbit. O-R-B-I-T, orbit. I hope you are underlining the hard word, or at least you are writing the hard word in your rough book if you do not have the textbook. Orbit is the first hard word. Now, the Sun and 8 planets are parts of a solar system. The 8 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So these are the planets. Now here are your hard words. First write Mercury and then Venus. These two are the hard words from this line. Please write it down. M-E-R-C-U-R-Y, Mercury. And then next is Venus. So Mercury will be second, Venus will be third hard word because first was orbit. Mercury and Venus. I hope you are writing it down. Now the next hard words are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Yes, these all 4 are the hard words in this line. You have to note it down. J-U-P-I-T-E-R, Jupiter. J-U-P-I-T-E-R, Jupiter. Then the next is Saturn, which is S-A-T-U-R-N. Saturn. Then the next is Uranus, U-R-A-N-U-S, Uranus. Then the next one is Neptune, N-E-P-T-U-N-E. Okay, let us continue reading. Planets do not have any light of their own. They reflect the light of the sun that falls on them. The Earth is the third planet from the sun. It is the only planet known to have life on it. So as you can see, this is the captivating picture of solar system, and we will discuss about it when I will send you the explanation lecture. Now topic is moon. The moon is our closest neighbor in the sky. Just as the earth moves around the sun, the moon moves around the earth. The moon is also called the earth's satellite. Now please write another hard word, satellite. S-A-T-E-L-L-I-T-E, satellite. I hope you are noting it down. Satellite. Okay. Let us continue. A satellite is an object that moves around a planet. Like our Earth, other planets also have satellites. Picture of the moon show that it has mountains. There are also huge holes on the moon. These holes are called craters. Please write another hard word, craters. It's C-R-A-T-E-R-S. So the holes are called craters. There is no air on the moon. The moon does not have light of its own. It reflects the light of the sun. Phases of the moon. The shape of the moon seems to change every night. The different shapes of the moon are called the phases of the moon. As the moon rotates around the earth, different parts of the moon can be seen from the earth. This is the reason for the phases of the moon. The moon changes from the new moon, which can hardly be seen, to a full moon and back to the moon in about 29 days. So, students, I hope that you are enjoying reading, because once you will read and underline the hard words, later when I will send you the explanation video, few words will be familiar to you. Let us continue. Stars. Like the sun, stars are also huge balls of fire. They appear as tiny dots of light because they are very far away from us. The sun is also a star. It is the star closest to the earth. To look at the moon and the stars in the night sky, we use an instrument called telescope. A telescope helps us to see far off objects such as stars, moon, and the planets clearly. Now, for today, the last hard word is telescope. 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 Please write it down. Telescope. Okay. So, my dear students, I end my today's lecture here. So, thank you for watching the lecture. Keep your books ready when you watch the next lecture. Sit with your books so that we can finish marking the hard words and start understanding the chapter in detail with few interesting pictures. And also send your work to the follow-up teacher regularly. Have a nice day. Goodbye.